should I say, good afternoon, everyone. This is Tony from her Homestead Skills. And yes, today actually does feel like the day after the night before. I'm sure many of you, as well as I, were busy watching the results of the election in the U.S. yesterday, and definitely a lot of surprises there, but that's par for the course with things like elections. You can never predict what's going to happen. Hopefully there will be some changes. Perhaps it won't be as substantial, perhaps they will. No one ever really knows what the future holds, so I'm not too concerned about it. I think that there will be enough change. Unfortunately, it will not be quick, and we know that we always knew going into this election that it would not have immediate results to change the fortunes of people. We're still expecting a very tough winter for the ones with less financial resources to dip into. I don't see a path for fuel prices to go down in the immediate future, and if fuel prices are not going down, you're going to have difficulty heating homes, you're going to have difficulty driving cars, and the price of everything is still going to continue to skyrocket. It'll just get worse and worse and worse until something is done, and we have not seen any movement in that direction as of yet, and I have no idea when that will occur. So my belief is we're still going to have a tough winter. I expected that we would anyway. I continue to try to find means to stock up. Those of you down south that can plant a garden, and I hear some of you are doing so, that's awesome. That is so amazing. I live in one of the coldest climates where that's just impossible. Don't have the means to set up a greenhouse, and it would cost even more to put one up and grow food here than what it would for me just to buy it from the grocery stores while I still can. And of course that is the issue, is that getting and stocking up food while you still can. And I don't know that, as I said, I don't know that there'll ever be a limitation or really empty shelves. We don't know that. We can't predict that. I'm certain that they're going to do everything they can to try and prevent that and prevent panic, but I want to do enough on my own to prevent my own panic, so that if I can continue to stock up now, if panic should occur, I can just sit at home and not concern myself with it and wait till the panic has subsided. Been there once before, a couple of years ago, saw the panic, and that wasn't real. That was just a taste of how how ugly it can get. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. I just know that, yes, I did see people panicking to stock up a few things. Never seen that here. Now, I'm sure those of you in severe weather-related environments have seen this ongoing, like if you're preparing for a hurricane or a tornado. You've seen this. You run to the stores, you stock up, maybe you buy food and things to shore up your windows, and what you might need for a few days or a few weeks. And maybe you see the panic in the stores on those days and try to make sure you get everything before that happens. I'm of a mind that if you are in one of those localities, you should always have, you should not wait till the last minute. We don't believe in waiting till the last minute till there's an issue. Anyway. Okay, I did hear the odd sorry comments, I guess is what I would call them, from people who felt that they had an answer to what those who may not have enough should do. And one of the comments I heard was they should buy Chef Boyardee. I would not, personally. I'll have a plain bowl of rice before I'd eat Chef Boyardee. Anyway, that is me, and somebody else may prefer Chef Boyardee. I don't see that that is a very cost-effective solution for hunger, though. I don't think that... I have no idea what Chef Boyardee costs, but I'm sure it's not cheap either. And, of course, we had another tone-deaf individual in Canada with very similar attitude, very similar frame of mind, who said something as tone-deaf. And her attitude was, well, if you're struggling and you need to cut back in order to buy food, perhaps you should consider canceling your Disney Plus subscription. That's what she did. No, the kids don't need it anymore. They're grown up enough, so let's cancel the Disney Plus subscription. My God. She doesn't realize that people who don't have enough to eat don't have a Disney Plus subscription to cancel in the first place. How tone deaf. How tone deaf. Anyway, to each their own. Those people exist everywhere, and you know, there's always the thought that the bigger you are, the harder you fall. So the mighty do come crashing down as well. There's, they think that they're safe and that they're protected and that nothing will ever get them, but I don't see that. I see that they're in the same position as everyone else, and they can hunger the same as everyone else when there's no food. So perhaps they can... And those kind of people are the ones that probably would not stock up because they think that they're immune. But anyway, as I said, life has a way of catching up to all of us sooner or later. So, once again, yes, if you can grow your own food during these cold winter months, absolutely do so. God, my hair bugs me sometimes. Anyway, yeah. If you can grow your own food, do so. And if not, check your pantries, see what you're short of. Every once in a while I have to do that. And I'm thinking that, oh yes, I might have to go and get some cabbage and make some sauerkraut. Maybe I'll do that soon. And maybe dehydrate a few more things. So yeah, I do have a number of other videos in mind, but I still want to consider making some goodies to celebrate Christmas. And it only comes once a year, and I don't think that we should all have to do without all the time. So I am going to plan some Christmas goodies and baking, and yeah, I'll have a few videos on those as well. Okay, short and sweet. Good luck to everyone. I think that, yeah, all this will be put behind you very shortly, and we can move forward with what we have to think about. And the election could grab your attention for a day or two, but it shouldn't grab your attention much longer than that. Let them do their job and do what they have to do, and we can look after ourselves, because that's the reality. Anyway. This is Tony from Her Homestead Skills, short and sweet. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll try and get out a few more as soon as possible. Bye for now.